All right, we're sitting here with Chris Theodat, uh, producer, rapper, and other stuff extraordinaire.
Yeah, I do mad stuff.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the people and let them know, some of the stuff that you do have your hands in.
What's going on? It's your boy Chris Theodat. Like my colleague said, I do everything. A jack of all trades, if you so to speak. So yeah, music, production. I'm doing my little acting debut right now, so I was sitting in this studio. Um, yeah, and I try to knock it out. I like to make people happy, smile, and I think it's a good gift to have to be able to, connect with people on a comedic and just a creative level. So
And so, we're getting to know you better, behind the mic, with the projects that you're putting out. But before we get into those, what are some of the projects that you've worked on where you were behind the scenes, if you can remember all of them?
worked on a lot of projects, man. Like a lot of before I was fully indebted and like fully into the Christian hip hop situation. I was doing a lot of behind the scenes for secular artists, a lot of production. Uh, I did a lot of behind the scenes stuff for some of Disciples' work in the Christian realm. Helped them out with some of that stuff. I did some writing for my homegirl and some production for my homegirl Marte. She was, I thought was my partner in crime. We trust each other musically very much so. Very, very good in that sense. Just a lot of people, man. Like production here, features here and there. Just a lot.
All right, so now you've just put out recently the Revolutionary EP, which is dope, if I do say
Thank you.
so myself, and I do. Um, how was the reception of that project, just in general?
The reception was really good. I think people kind of agreed that it was really timely and that it addresses some of the socio-political, religious, spiritual issues that are going on in the country. So from the Mike Browns, the Trayvon Murphys, the Freddie Grays, like all that stuff, like it hints and touches on just some of the, I guess, the looming injustices that happen in the country. So I think people really like they really feel that, and I've been told time and time again that it was a very timely project and very appropriate for where we're at.
And so now, like you said, we're on the set of your video shoot, which is for one of the songs, um, Revolutionary, which is, the title track, and it talks about a lot of those issues. Um, what is one thing that you hope, will happen, for the people that do get a chance to listen to your project?
Um, I kind of hope that they like when I do things, I kind of want to put people into like my brain and how I think and how I operate. Because I think that it's good to have perspective, and I think that perspective uh, breeds a new level of like grace for other people and how they think and how they operate. Because you never really know where people are at in their particular journey. So I just hope that that my perspective can come off and can be received and understood with the project.
All right. And so, now, like you said, this project is very timely. It's, it seems like every week there's a new story coming out. The most recent was Baltimore, and I think New York even had another situation not too long ago. Um, in your opinion, what is one thing that we need as a people to kind of help deal with these situations?
Jesus. I mean, I think that uh, we have this lovely little thing called separation of church and state, in that you know the church has lost a lot of its power, a lot of its influence, and a lot of its authority in you know in politics, in uh, the economy, in just the things uh, that influence the average American. So uh, I think that it would be very beneficial to insert Christ and try to get Christ in the mind of Christ and the I guess the message of Christ back into these places, because it's interesting how they push Christ and they push the church out, but then when these tragedies do end up happening, it's like, well, where was God here? Where was the church here? And it's like, well, we were here, but we were kind of outside the doors. You know what I mean? We weren't let in, and the problem didn't happen outside; it happened inside. So you can kind of see the connection.
Yeah, that's real. Um, I say that makes me want to get a little bit deeper, but we don't have time for it right now. So we'll have to do a part 2 or something like that.
Part D.
But so what are some things that you have coming up? Like what can we look forward to with Chris Theodat?
What can we look forward to? I'm putting out another project coming out in August. I'm gonna call it Death to Self. So the first project, Revolutionary, was basically my perspective, my mind, the way I think about particular socio-political, economic issues. That was that. Death to Self is basically like a cry to repentance. Like, this is more Christ-centered and more centered on wholeness with God and the fight with sin and things that like the average Christian, the average person just deals with. So that's coming out. I'll have it to you in August. Also, more music videos, more video blogs, more just trying to do more stuff, because I have a lot of ideas and a lot to say, and I just need to get it out there.
All right. And so one last question: in the next 5 years or so, what would you like to see happen with the music or the urban Christian music industry in Boston?
I think that I would like us to keep on the trajectory we're on. I think we're doing really well right now. I think that where we were 5 years ago is vastly different from where we are right now. So I think if we stay on that track, on that trajectory, I think we'll be in a really, really good place, in that the urban Christian scene will be, a little more prominent. The kingdom will be advanced. We'll be taking the region and the area for the kingdom. And that's what we should be doing.
Where can we check out some of your music and get more information on you?
So Chris Theodat everywhere. Theodat, just everywhere. So .com, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, everywhere. Chris Theodat. On YouTube, Chris, it's all the same. You can my music on iTunes, Amazon, every digital outlet. I'm even on Tidal, if that's a thing still. So I'm everywhere.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Shout out to Tidal. I like Tidal. That's good.